a nice bitter quill bottle. Not too exciting, but something. Part of a nice early Bristol crimp top vase. A Ziemers from Colombia. Medicine. This is a Bainbridge bottle. Blob. Bainbridge Bottling Works, Bainbridge, PA. So we are getting back into the 90s and 80s at least. They just found the top of that bacon bottle from Harrisburg. Nice little blob.
Oh, you almost put the other on yourself there, Lee. Oh, geez, my nose emotion.
Look at that thing. Beautiful color. And now it's all complete, except for the damage. Well, that's how it looks whole. Work continues deep down in the hole. Scratching the material out. Putting bottles to one side. Oh, look at that one. There is a nice bottle.
The booby.
And it's going to be coming up.
Put it in the bucket?
Yep. You're going to have the chance to see the first persons outside of the hole to see this. Out of the bucket comes. The nail comes off. Nice color on that.
Eloise boob.
Correct. From what town is that?
Mountjoy.
Mountjoy.
No, that's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah.
We're happy. Very nice. Thank you. Well, we're done for today, filling in the hole and getting the yard back into shape. Pretty productive day after all. Everything's filled in. We're done for the day. Looking over some of the finds. The yard definitely looks better in that section than it did before. If you look in the neighbor's yard, you can see some impressions. One there. One there. One there. It's a good way of telling where the holes were. And if you look in the far neighbor's yard, you can see that there's also a pattern going back that way. So by looking at these depressions in the yards, you can sometimes tell where the privy pits were. Looking down the other direction, you can see a depression, and it's a pretty good indication that a later pit was there. Usually the earlier ones were filled in more with clay and didn't settle quite as much, but it's a good place to at least get started if you're just beginning in the hobby. Well, we're back home again. Started to unload the car. This is what it looks like when it's loaded up with all the digging equipment. If you like a nice, clean, neatly organized car, this is definitely not the hobby for you. So take that in consideration. Let's get a couple of these bottles out. Well, I spread out the milk bottles. These are the lesser ones. They allow me to bring these home to clean. And since it's supposed to rain tonight, I figured the easiest way to do this is to spread them out and let the rain do the job. Come out tomorrow and finish cleaning them up. Also, two other ones snuck in here. This is a Gettysburg Ice and Company, storage company, which is a little bit different. And there's another Barton that somehow got into this pile, so not bad. The better bottles are being cleaned by another person, and then we'll see what we really got a lot of times there's lots of cracks and dings and dangs that are covered by the dirt. So time will tell how really good we did. Well, started cleaning up these milk bottles that were out in the rain. Rain washed them off pretty well. The rest, put in a bucket of water, do a little scrubbing, and come out fairly clean. The tools, scrubbing pad, and a broom handle or something like this to stick in the opening and loosen the dirt, and that's all you need. Well, there are the 17 Penn Dairy milk bottles cleaned up, all in pretty good shape there. Penn Dairy later changed its name to Penn Supreme. Well, there are the Musters and the Bartons cleaned up. Again, amazingly, there was no damage on these things, except very, very minor. So we really looked out as far as damage went on these bottles. And these are our prizes of the day. The Cresswell, Turkey Hill, Armour Fry bottles. These appear to be from the mid-1930s. And Turkey Hill later went on to become quite famous. In fact, now they also serve people outside of even Pennsylvania, so it's spread, and not only are these bottles interesting to local people, but also to the national milk bottle people.